Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning for the week of my birthday, July 12th through the 18th, and I'm using a kit from Two Lil Bees called Ellie. This kit is in rose gold foil, and I also added on the functional page. I'm using my favorite date dots from Planning Like a Pro, and for my date covers, I wanted to use my favorite lace trim dividers from Sadie Stickers. I decided to put those in between the headers and the date covers. For my washi weekend banner, I'm mostly using washi from the kit, but I also pulled in a couple from Sadie Stickers and one birthday themed washi from Sweet Bean Plans. I quickly just wanted to apologize for my voice. I am a little bit under the weather, a little congested. This past week has been all about taking care of my sick boys, but now it seems like it's my turn. I thought about waiting until I felt better to do this voiceover, but I really want to continue and get these videos out. This was a really special week and I'm excited to finally talk about it. This kit was designed for springtime, but when I saw these colors and these full boxes, I really wanted to use it for the week of my birthday. It was also my youngest son's birthday, so it's always a question of whether I want to do a spread for his birthday or for mine. And in this planner, I decided to use this one and decorate it more for me. And in my Sweet Kawaii design planner, that is decorated more for Benny. But I think next year we actually will have birthdays on separate weeks, so that will be kind of exciting to have a spread for each of our birthdays. But yeah, this was the very first kit that I purchased from Two Lil Bees. I feel like I had been following them for a while, but I always seem to miss out on the new releases that she was having. I've definitely learned over time that there are certain shops that you really have to purchase as soon as the new releases are out because they don't always restock. I know Two Lil Bees does a few restocks of certain kits, especially during that season, but once it's over, they're usually long gone or they sell out really quickly. So this was the first one I had seen and was able to purchase it right away because I loved it so much. Normally when I see kits on Instagram, I like to think about it a little more to make sure that I really want to purchase it. So with certain shops, I've learned that I can't always wait as much as I normally would. I think a lot of times I remember watching Kiara from In Kiara's Planner use Two Lil Bees kits, and I would want to purchase that one, go to the website, and it was completely sold out. So that's normally what would have happened, and I figured out that I needed to follow them on Instagram to know when kits were being released or restocked. But I had been wanting to purchase from this shop for a really long time, so I'm glad that this was my very first purchase. This week was pretty busy. Obviously, we had birthdays to celebrate this week, but we are also getting ready to go down to my brother's house. My sister was officially going to move in with him, so we were planning to help her move. And of course, on top of that, I was planning Benny's birthday party. This year, he was old enough to choose his own theme for his party, so I was really excited to put that together for him. He wanted a vehicle party, and at first I was trying to narrow down his favorite vehicles, maybe do like a monster truck party because I knew at the time that he was really into monster trucks, but he was very certain that he wanted all vehicles, all types of transportation, so that is what we did. He also wanted Blippi, so I incorporated that as well. His favorite color is orange, so I used a lot of orange, but also all the other fun rainbow colors too. I always underestimate how long it will take me to make their birthday cakes, so this time I really wanted to plan out which days certain things would get done in terms of cleaning and cooking and baking and decorating the cake. So I right away decided that I wasn't going to be cooking for the party. We were going to order food and I would be able to focus on cleaning and decorating and doing the cake. In my sidebar, I had to be a little more creative with this because I only had one habit tracker and I knew I didn't want to mark the weeks of quarantine anymore. So starting at the top, I used a half mandala from Sadie Stickers, some deco from the kit, and a July script from the Glitter Mama. Then I added the full box and the bow divider, my blank weekly schedule where I track my sleep as well as the sleep score from my Fitbit app. Then I added my habit tracker and I used one of the extra full boxes. I picked the one that was a little more empty at the top of the full box so that I could cut it down and fit it into this space. As always, I will be listing all the shops that I use in the spread down in the description box, but if you have any questions, please leave me a comment and I'll be happy to answer. Getting into the week. On Monday, I started by writing that our therapist was back. She was recovering from COVID and it actually took half the year for her to make a full recovery, but we were really thankful that she was back and right away we scheduled our next appointment. I used a calendar sticker from White Deer Stationery to mark that. Then I marked hanging up decorations for Benny's party using a streamer banner from Sadie Stickers. While I was doing that, my boys were playing with Play-Doh as well as some math cubes from my preschool setup, so I used a sticker from Fox and Pip to mark that. Underneath the full box, I marked editing using a script from Harriet Wright Designs and a laptop from the kit. Below that, I marked going to Hobby Lobby. I had some last minute things I needed for the party, so I wanted to get that out of the way. Then I used a sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. I wrote that Benny helped decorate the cupcake boxes. We were mostly doing a virtual Zoom party for Benny, but we have some cousins that live in town, so I wanted to send some cupcakes over to them. And I found a bunch of vehicle stickers for Benny to decorate the boxes. At the bottom of this day, I used another sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. I wrote that I made my Coffee Monsters Co. sticker book. I followed Helen's video, the owner of the Coffee Monsters Co., and she had made a sticker book. I read some of the comments that gave some ideas for improving the design, and I followed those, and I really love how the book turned out. I had been trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my Coffee Monsters Co. collection because the albums that I had them in weren't working, and I found that I really enjoyed having them in a stack so that I would be able to easily grab the stickers. I already had a bunch of the journaling cards, so it was a really nice, relaxing activity for me to do before all of the madness of the week. The only thing that I need to finish this book is the tabs to put on the different dividers. I ordered them for the birthday sale, so they are on their way. On Tuesday, I cleaned the counters, I took off my nail polish, and I did some laundry. The laundry script is from Station Stickers. Underneath the checklist, I marked uploading my Coffee Monsters Co. plan with me. I realized that I was 3 months behind at the time, and I currently still am 3 months behind, which I guess isn't horrible, but I'm hoping to catch up one day. Then I used some deco from the kit, and I wrote that we did some refinance paperwork. I wanted to use these headers above every full box, but I felt like it was a little busy for this particular full box on Tuesday, so I used it in this spot instead. In the half box, I used a sticker from Sweeping Plans to mark organizing my stickers. Then I marked a pool day with the sticker from Hello Petite Paper. I had started to get into the habit of doing pool days on days that the boys were going to take a bath or a shower, and I ended this day with a full box. On Wednesday, it was my dad's birthday. I used a cupcake from Harriet Wright Designs and the birthday script from the Glitter Mama. We were celebrating 3 birthdays this week, and there were 3 of these half scallop circles, so I used those for all of the birthdays. Underneath the full box, I used a sticker from Hello Petite Paper, and I wrote that the boys painted birthday cards for my dad. Below that, I used a sticker from Sweet Quiet Design to mark that we had Deli Delicious for lunch. In the half box, I marked a grocery run and also cooking dinner. The grocery run script is from Station Stickers, and the cooking icon is from White Deer Stationery. Below that, I used a sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co., and I wrote that my brother was here. He lives in Southern California, we're in Northern California, and he came up to celebrate all the birthdays this week, but also to pick up my sister and help her move. At the bottom of this day, I used a Sunday sticker from White Deer Stationery. I took the boys to visit my parents and sing happy birthday to my dad. He's not a big dessert person, and we were already planning to have cake for Benny's birthday, so we usually do sundaes or some kind of ice cream. For my dad's birthday, he likes banana with vanilla ice cream. Flipping over to Thursday, I tidied up, ran the Roomba, and made chocolates. I had purchased a silicone mold with a bunch of different vehicles, and I decided to make little chocolates. The Tidy Up script is from Nikki Plus 3, and the measuring spoon sticker is from White Deer Stationery. Underneath the checklist, I marked a Target pickup using some deco from the kit, and the script is from Station Stickers. Below that, I used a sticker from Sweet Quiet Design, and I wrote that Benny says the F sound for the S sound, so swim sounds like fim. He doesn't use the F sound for every S sound, but a lot of his words will have that sound in it, and it's really funny because he thinks that he's saying the words correctly, but if PJ or one of us says a word exactly how he says it, he'll tell us that we're saying it wrong. I wanted to make sure I wrote it down because I feel like these little details tend to be really short-lived sometimes. Every once in a while, I'll notice that Benny or PJ have stopped doing a certain habit that they had, and those are the kind of things that I want to remember in the future, so I'm glad I remembered to write that down. Underneath the full box, I marked a pool day with the boys using a sticker from Pumpkin Paper Co. And at the bottom of this day, I used a half box and a couple stickers from Sadie Stickers. I wrote that I blew up balloons and put more decorations up. At this point, I was definitely behind the schedule that I had created for myself. I had written out certain things that I wanted to get done on each day, but I didn't take into consideration that my brother was in town and that we would be spending time with him. And obviously, we wanted to spend more time with my sister since she was going to be moving. One of the big things that I wanted to have done on this day was baking the cakes so that I would be able to focus on decorating the next day. And I also wanted to make a balloon garland, but instead I really just focused on blowing up the balloons so that they would be ready to assemble the garland. This was definitely a late night for me. On Friday, I started with a full box, and I decided to have the double header here since I really like the combination of the header with this full box. Then I marked Benny's 3rd birthday using another half scallop circle, a happy birthday script from the Glitter Mama, and a number 3 sticker from Sadie Stickers. I don't think I'm ever going to get over how fast my boys are growing up. I can't believe that Benny is already 3. This day was all about making him feel special. One tradition that we have been doing every year is getting a big balloon of the number that they're turning and singing happy birthday to them as soon as they wake up. From previous years, I've learned to buy at least 2 of each number just in case they pop because they love taking pictures with those balloons. The next thing I marked was cleaning the house using a script from Station Stickers and an icon from Sweet Quiet Design. In the half box, I used a sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. and I wrote that I made the cake and cupcakes. That includes baking and decorating and everything. This year I used fondant on the cake. Normally I do buttercream, but I felt like it would be easier to use fondant to make a bunch of different vehicles. Below that, I added a quarter box and a sticker from Fox and Pip. I wrote that I put together the balloon garland. This was actually the first thing I did in the morning. Like I said, I was intending to make it the night before, but I actually couldn't find my fishing wire that I used to make them. I was going around the house looking everywhere. I was just going crazy. I woke up early this morning planning to head to the store if I needed to, but thankfully I ended up finding it somewhere. I honestly don't even remember where I found it, and the garland ended up being a lot larger than I expected. Previously, I had made some that were a little bit different, where it was only one side and above our heads, but this time I had so many balloons I was able to make a full arch, which was pretty exciting. Then I marked Family Zoom for Benny using a sticker from White Deer Stationery, and all of the foiled banners and streamers are from Sadie Stickers. At the bottom of this day, I marked watching the Loki finale with my brother and sister. We actually had done this, I think it was Wednesday night when the episode came out, but I forgot to add that day, so I decided to fit it in on this day since I had a little bit of space left. The divider that I added to the very bottom is from Honey Inked. Moving on to the weekend. On Saturday, I layered a bunch of different stickers from the kit and a sticker from Fox and Cactus to mark reaching 400 subscribers on YouTube. It was so exciting to reach that milestone right before my birthday. Thank you so much if you are subscribed to my channel or even just watching this video. I really enjoy being able to share something that I love, and the entire process of filming and editing and putting out videos is something that allows me to be creative. So the fact that there are 400 people who want to follow along with this journey is really exciting, and I'm just so thankful for all of you. The confetti clusters are from Sadie Stickers. The next thing that I marked was filming using a camera sticker from White Deer Stationery and a film script from Harriet Wright Designs. Below that, I marked packing using a sticker from Hello Petite Paper. The original plan was to slowly pack throughout the week, but I put it off until this day, so I had to get everything done on this day. At the bottom, I added a full box day extender. Inside the day extender, I used a sticker from Sweet Kawaii Design. I wrote that Benny was up early. He must have had a bad dream because he was up way too early and he was really upset, so I comforted him back to bed. Then I marked painting my nails. The script is from Station Stickers and the icon is from White Deer Stationery. Below that, I used a sticker from Sweet Kawaii Design. I wrote that Benny loves his gifts. He had opened a bunch of gifts throughout the day on Friday, but I figured I would add it in here since I had more room to work with. I swam with the boys and I used a sticker from Sweet Bean Plans. Below that, I marked recording a voiceover. This sticker is from Sweet Kawaii Design. And at the very bottom, I used a sticker from Hello Petite Paper and I wrote that I made a packing list and also a last minute to-do list. I always write a last minute to-do list whenever we have to get up really early and leave somewhere. There are always things that I know I can't do until we actually are ready to leave, so I need to write those lists out or else I won't be able to sleep all night. On Sunday, I started with a full box day extender. Inside the day extender, I used a today header, one of the leftover flags, and some deco. A lot of the deco in this kit was a bit larger than I'm used to, so I decided to pull it in here, and I wrote out a list of what I did right in the morning. So I was up early, I got ready, packed the car, and then it was time to wake up the boys. In the quarter box, I used a sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co., and I wrote that the boys were awesome in the car. As babies, they hated being in the car, but I'm really thankful that now they are really good in the car. About halfway through, I will let them use their tablets, so I kind of save that towards the end of the trip once they start getting tired of being in the car. I don't know if that's going to work once we ever decide to go to Washington, but driving down to see my brother, it has been working really well. Then I wrote that my husband finished his paper and we had an issue with the hotel. My husband always has homework due on Sundays, and he really tried getting it done on Saturday, but he wasn't able to finish it all the way. So once we arrived at my brother's house, he focused on getting that done so that we could enjoy the evening. And actually later on in the night was when we had the hotel issue. It was after we were done with the entire day, but I didn't really have room for it anywhere else, so I kind of snuck it in here. I had booked the hotel on Expedia, but once we arrived, they said that Expedia canceled the booking, but on my end, in my account, it was still reserved and paid for. So the hotel basically told us that we had to pay for another room and that we would have to deal with Expedia to get our refund for the reservation that they canceled. The main issue that my husband was having was that we didn't have any proof that the hotel actually had a cancellation. We had no way of proving that to Expedia, so we were a little worried that we were going to run into problems. They eventually did refund us, but it was pretty frustrating. My husband was on the phone on hold for hours, and he was really upset that there wasn't an easier way to get through and talk to someone or even send an email. We tried all the different ways of communication, and the only thing that worked was actually reaching out on social media. So unfortunately, because of that whole experience, we're definitely not using Expedia anymore, at least not for a while. But anyways, in the half box, I marked a couple of things. This was definitely a busy day. We had dinner at a park, and the boys loved the playground. This was their first time going to a playground in over a year, so they were really excited about it. I was so nervous and stressed about it, but by the time they went on, there was hardly anyone else on the playground, so I tried to just let them have fun. We also had Sugarfish for dinner, which is a really popular sushi restaurant in LA. It was my first time trying it, but I had been hearing about it for a long time, and my sister in particular was really excited for me to try it. The slide sticker is from White Deer Stationery, and the sushi sticker is from the Coffee Monsters Co. I was really full from dinner, so I was not really wanting dessert this day, but everyone insisted on getting dessert. So some of us got ice cream, but I ended up getting a donut, and I saved it for the next day. Below that, I marked my 31st birthday. I used a birthday script from the Glitter Mama. The balloons are from White Deer Stationery, and I added a bow from Harriet Wright Designs. The 31 was a leftover date dot from Nikki Plus 3. Then I used a bunch of different stickers from the kit, and I wrote that we drove to LA. My brother lives in Orange County, but we also drove from Orange County to LA for dinner, so I figured it all kind of made sense. And then at the very bottom, I wrote that my sister moves to Orange County. I used a sticker from Fox and Pip that I made to look like her, and then I used some fairy light garlands and heart garlands from The Giving Girl. But that is all I have for this week. Here are all the stickers I have left over. I really love how the spread turned out. I had such an amazing birthday, and I had the best time celebrating Benny's birthday. I loved seeing how happy he was, and I could tell that he really felt special. Overall, this week was really special and so much fun, so I'm glad I have the spread to remember it. And I was so nervous filming this, but I think it turned out way better than I was expecting. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.